Morristown Market Report. I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10.
And I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
Our special guest today is Keri. She is the owner of Keri Canary Travel Agency.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. All right, so Keri Canary, kind of tell me where that came from.
Well, when I was a little kid, my best friend's dad gave us all silly nicknames, and he called me Keri Canary. And it's funny because I actually hated the name when I was a kid because the little sister used to tease me all the time. Keri Canary, your face is so scary. You would say that. So I absolutely hated the name, but then as I got older and I needed to find a name for my business, I was like, that is cute and it rhymes. And
It's cute, it's catchy, and there you
It's
go.
very catchy.
I like it.
And then you can see me and add that extra part on it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have probably added that extra bit. All right, so you are an independent travel agent. Tell us a little bit about how that works.
I am an independent travel agent, so I have my own travel agency, but I work through a host agency, which is what gives me all of the trainings that I need to be a travel agent, to know what to do, and access to all of the vendors like Sam's Resorts and the cruise lines and Hilton and all of those things. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do you have like an actual storefront people can visit, or do you do it all online? How does that work?
I work from home. I have a
Okay.
home office. I do a lot of it online. I can send forms, a lot through email. But initial meeting people, especially local people, I like to meet them at local restaurants, just so that we can kind of get a feel and see if we have rapport and want to work together.
Okay. So do you have any specials that you're running right now from the travel agency, or?
We're actually working on a group trip to Ireland. There's going to be a whole group, including 2 travel agents, not me, that are going to lead the group. It's 7 days, and you can add on extra 4 days. It's really going to be nice. They're going to be traveling and visiting all different kinds of places while they're over there in Ireland.
Awesome.
I'm sure it's good when you go with a travel agent too, so
Yes.
you know where to go, where not to go, and all those things.
Yeah, they're taking care of it all, and that's a great thing about being independent travel agents who work together, because I can, with confidence, book this trip for my clients, and I know that they're going to be taken care of at a standard that I would want them to be taken care of, because I trust these women who work together. There's other group trips that we do, like you can create a group on a cruise, for example, and then you can tell the other agents, hey, I'm doing this group trip, and then they can book into that group, and then everybody who's in that group, they don't have to be friends, they don't have to know each other, but they'll all get like a special gift or something like that. So that's why I love group trips.
Okay. And on a group trip, do you have like a planned itinerary for the whole time, or?
It depends. This Ireland trip, they do have a planned itinerary. Cruises obviously have itineraries, but they have lots of downtime, so it's not like it would be the basic cruise itinerary where they would have the stops, but on those stops you could do whatever you wanted to.
Right.
Okay. All right. So pretty much anytime somebody wants to take a vacation, be it inside the U.S., outside the U.S., whatever, you can handle that for them, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
So what's the advantage of using an independent travel agent versus maybe a national brand?
Well, if you are searching, say, Expedia, for example, you search on Expedia, you book your hotel, you book your flight and everything on Expedia, you are still paying commission. So you're paying commission to a big corporation. Whereas if you work with an independent travel agent, especially a local person, you're helping out somebody that you know. You're helping them grow a business, because either way you're paying the commission. But with a travel agent, they can take care of the details for you. You say, I want to go here on these dates, this is how much I want to spend, I want to stay in this type of resort with these amenities, or I want to go on these excursions. And then the travel agent takes the time to find that out for you and prepare a proposal, and then you decide, yes, I like that, or I want to change this, or whatever. So it's for people who are busy also and don't have time to plan a big vacation.
So you do the legwork, basically.
I do the legwork, yes.
Okay, which makes total sense. Like, why spend 3 hours trying to find the best price and the best place to stay when you can just call Keri Canary?
That's right.
Which her last name is not Canary. You can just call Keri and she can take care of all those details for you. So, do you have a Facebook page? How do people get a hold of you?
You can email me at kericanarytravel@gmail.com. You can call or text me at 423-736-8130. And I do have a Facebook regular Facebook page. I created a business page, but I don't really do anything on it. It doesn't even have a picture on it. So if you want to contact me on Facebook, I will comment in this post because my name is Keri Lynn Wagon Seller Jones. If you type in Kerilyn, I guarantee my name is going to come up, but I will just comment so that I'm easy to find.
Okay. And can you give us your phone number one more time and slow it down?
423-736-8130.
All right. Is there anything else about your company that you want to share with us?
Just that, get out there and travel, my friends, because life is short. So we might as well live and see this beautiful earth that God has created.
All right. So our last question for you is one that we ask everybody that comes on here. If you could go back in time and give your 20-year-old self one piece of advice, what would that be?
I would tell myself to go to church. That's what I would do. That's when my life changes, when I started going to church.
Well, that's awesome. Good advice. Good advice. And I think we're kind of getting in a time where people have gotten away.
Yeah.
They're not raising kids in church and doing those types of things.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very important for sure. All right, Keri, we certainly appreciate you coming on here with us. And Terry will actually put all those details in the comments of the video, so you don't really have to. But we're getting ready to talk about the boring stuff, mortgages and real estate. So if you want to make an escape, now is your chance.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah,
All
mortgage
right.
rates are not near as exciting as her travel stories. I'll just tell you that right now.
Well, I think it depends on what news you have to share with us. They're down from what I saw on Monday. They were down from what you sent out last week.
Yeah, the regular ones were. Now THDA has had 2 increases, I guess, since we were here last time. So we're 6.75 with the THDA now. But that makes it a little more comparative with regular FHA and things like that now.
So what are regular conventional rates?
You're still looking at, around 7, upper 6s, low 7s. Again, depends on credit scores and things like that, but
Always, throwing those caveats out there.
Yeah,
Keep
make
it
sure,
covered.
yeah.
All right, so what are the experts saying is going to happen between now and the end of the year?
Well, we actually
Where's your
had,
crystal ball?
I know, it's dirty.
It's
out in the
cloudy
car.
right now.
It's out in the car, it's dirty. My company, Union Home Mortgage, we actually had some meetings this past Thursday, Friday. We all went to Charlotte and had some meetings with the owner of the company. And I guess you could just say projections are probably not going to see any decreases in rates maybe until spring.
Which is so funny. Because what did all the experts say?
By the end of the year,
In spring and,
Yeah.
beginning of summer this year, we were told, well, after the Fed meets in July, then we should start seeing rates come down, and by the end of the year, they should be back around 5%. That just goes to show they don't know.
there are no
any more than we do.
experts. There are no experts.
It's kind of like the weather people, you watch the weather and they're wrong 50% of the time, but they still have a job.
Right.
Same thing with these people who try to predict the future. You can't. There's no way, because the environment that we're in is totally different than any environment that we've had previously.
Oh yeah.
So I always find it hilarious that they start backpedaling and changing their tune real quick. But so we're seeing probably March or April of next year, they think, before rates start to come down.
Right. Still a great time to buy though, because as they're saying, when those rates do come down, you got all these people sitting on the sidelines right now, and as soon as the rates come down, you're gonna have all these people, So again, if you can find the house and you can afford the payment, you can always refi later, but get into the house before have a lot more buyers out there. So.
Right. And one thing that the experts have been correct on, a lot of people want to say, well, the housing market's going to crash. I'm waiting until the housing market crashes before I buy. The housing market's not going to crash. Like, we are in a inventory deficit right now. And, it's going to take 7 million homes to meet the demand that we currently have to get us back to what they call normal inventory levels. So taking that approach of I'm going to wait till the market crashes, that's probably not going to work out for you right now, okay? Because the longer you put it off, the higher the home prices are going to be. Now, we're not seeing crazy appreciation like we saw 2020, 2021, and even part of 2022. but home prices are still going up. So, like Kim said, if you can afford the payment, if you can, find the house that's suitable to you, I would go ahead and buy now, because at least you're building equity in that home when the rates do come down, and you can refinance and it makes sense for you. So, I pulled numbers, and I pulled these on Monday. So, since the beginning of September here in Hamlin County, we've had 16 new homes go on the market. And I'm going to tell you, I pull my numbers like early on Monday morning. So between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we've seen quite a few more homes come on the market here in Morristown. So I would say that number's probably close to 25 now, honestly.
Great.
So we've had several homes that have come on the market. 4 of those had already went under contract since the beginning of September. We saw 9 price changes, and we had 19 homes that actually sold the first part of September already. The average home sales price was $286,890, and then the median home sales price was $264,250. We have 99 homes active and available on the market right now, and there are 85 homes that are under contract. So, slim pickings. It seems, we've talked about this, when a home comes on the market, typically it's going to be under contract within about 7 days. If you prepared it and you price it right, it's going to go under contract. So we were seeing inventory levels between 110 and 120 homes at a time, like when I would pull the numbers, and now we're down below 100. So low inventory levels. And if you took the D.R. Horton new construction homes out of that, you'd really be coming down. So if you're looking to sell, maybe this is a second home for you. Maybe you've got a rental home and you've just decided, I'm tired of doing property management. This is a great time to get those homes sold because of the lack of inventory. And we do still have buyers that are out here looking. So if you're thinking about selling, I'd love to help you out with that. Feel free to send me a DM or leave a comment. If you're looking to buy, be sure you call Kim with Union Home Mortgage.
Yeah, one thing we're doing right now, obviously, as you know, having that pre-approval letter, pre-qualification letter is so much better than someone going in. You're going to make an offer to have that letter, But I've had 2 this week, and as in 2 days, I've had 2 people. One, their landlord is selling the home they've been renting because the same thing, they're tired of being a landlord. And another one is increasing their rent by $500 a month. So I think if you think, well, my rent's this and I can't, afford to buy, well, hopefully that rent's going to stay there and not increase. Like $500 is a pretty big increase.
It is, but I'll be honest with you. I mean, some of these multi-families that we see come on the market, like duplex, triplex, whatever, people have owned them for a long time, and when they get a good tenant in there, they just hate to up the rent.
This situation, this lady's been there a long time, yeah.
And, they might be charging $600 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath duplex, and then maybe they sell, and the new landlord comes in, and he's like, yeah, he doesn't really care because he knows he can get that money, and so then they raise the rent to what current rent rates are, and it makes a huge difference. And I would think there had to be some kind of a limit, like if you're going to increase somebody's rent, but apparently there's not. So anyway, people are in tough situations right now, both on the buy and the sell side sometimes.
Definitely.
And renting's not real easy right now, so
no.
I wouldn't want to be having to rent.
No, still a lot out there, I don't think, And what is out there is so expensive. I saw one today, I get something from Zillow, and it was a house in Granger County, and I think it might be Lakefront, but it said it was renting for $5,200 a month. So.
Well, now Zillow will put on there what they think you could get for rent for that house.
This one says house for rent, so
okay.
I think it's an actual. It's 50, but it's still just like 2,800 square feet, 3-bedroom, 3-bath.
Yeah, but if you did an Airbnb on the lake for a month, how much would you be paying?
That's true.
And I mean, those are actually good options for people who are looking to sell, don't necessarily have a place to move. You think, I might want to live on the lake, why not rent the place?
Yeah, we'll see if I like it. Yeah.
If I like it or not. But anyway, so, all right, we will not be doing a local business spotlight next week because Kim and my videographer are going to be out of town. But I will be on here by myself with my new licensed assistant, Michelle Hodges. I want you guys to meet her and learn a little bit about her. She's actually been a realtor for 2 or 3 years now, but she recently came to work under me around the beginning of August. So would love for you guys to meet her, learn a little bit more about her. She works with most of my buyers right now, and she's a go-getter, so she'll work hard for you, that's for sure. If you do own a local business and you would like to be on our Facebook Live, please send a DM or leave a comment below, and Terry will definitely reach out to you and get you on our schedule.